Hey y'all, welcome back to your channel. This your girl Dre with the T. Today we're gonna be talking about Blac Chyna. Celebrity Blac Chyna. Rumor on the street is Blac Chyna is going broke after she decided to change her life into a more spiritual journey and stop her OnlyFans and live a more positive life and be a positive role model to her and her children and stop the OnlyFans page. She's on a spiritual journey. A few months back ago, it was even showing when she got a lot of her Botox surgery taken out. She want to be more natural. She grown. She just want to do better for her children, according to her. I just saw recently on the interview where she been sober for a year, and her mother was there to actually compliment her on the TV show. I could drop the video below right after this, where her mother was actually there. Tony, Miss Tony was actually there praising her daughter, which is good. I hope it lasts long, because as we know, they had a very toxic, dysfunctional relationship. Her mother was talking down on her, real negative on the internet, and Chyna didn't really respond, from at least what I saw. But her mother was constantly bashing her daughter, saying she was doing it for attention. She wasn't serious about this journey, but it seemed like that she's really trying. And because of that, unfortunately, it seems like her bank account is suffering. They saying she's going bankrupt because she stopped doing the ratchet shit. She want to live a more productive life, which I feel like is really sad. It's really sad. And I see this with a lot of the entertainment industry, especially for a lot of rap artists, women. It's like they got to sell their soul for views. They can't talk about positivity or anything positive without, and still get sold the same way as the negative shit gets sold, unfortunately. It's like you got to get wretched and degrade yourself on the internet for views now these days. All the toxic shit selling, which is really sad. It's like that if you put out some of that content, it'll sell very quicker than something educational, something smart, something that can grow people, something intellectual. It's like people not intellectual no more. People not about growing anymore. Everybody want to be wretched. Everybody want to be outside. Everybody just want the toxic shit. Which, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with having a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with letting your hair down. Like, we all need time to go out there and feel free, enjoy life, vacation. Yes, it's needed to sometimes just be free of the regular working life and a regular working world and taking care of your children, your family. Everybody should have a right to self-care. In my opinion, it's essential. But we also should not down the positivity shit, the get in your bag shit, the entrepreneurship, the education shit. We should not be down in that. People want to educate themselves. It just don't get enough clout, in my opinion. Or people want to go on a spiritual journey like Blac Chyna. It just don't get enough credit, where not as much credit as the ratchet shit sell. And I don't know why is that. But then, yet still you hear a lot of people talk about how the women degrading themselves and how they putting themselves down, but the shit's still getting sold. So somebody liking it. Somebody lying here. As much as y'all say y'all don't like the ratchet shit and try to downgrade it, well, why is it getting sold? How is these celebrities still getting rich and getting millions and selling out concerts if nobody don't like the ratchet shit? But I promise you, if we go over here and have an educational seminar or talk about some positivity, a lot of y'all won't show up. A lot of y'all want bad tickets because y'all feel like it's lame. A lot of y'all won't even show up. So it make a lot of these celebrities feel like they have to sell their soul just to stay relevant, just to live. So Chyna had made a big step in her life and a big transition by saying she don't want it anymore. She gonna try to do different for her and her children. Now, sis probably scared because she trying to see how I'm gonna sustain. Living a positive track. The money ain't coming in fast no more. She not getting them big time people spending that money on her no more. When she left the OnlyFans, she living a more morally good life for her and her children. She tapped in her spirituality. But now sis got to worry about how she gonna feed her and her kids. And that's really sad. I feel like that you should not, as the people should start supporting the good side of shit too. People trying to do positive shit with their lives. it's crazy because, let me just say this, speaking from entrepreneur, one thing I noticed, even when it comes to social media, when it comes to family and friends, you got family and friends out there who will not share you starting your business. You might get 5 shares. 5 shares. This shit real. Toxic shit win every time. Negative shit win every time. You might get 5 shares on your new business venture. But let you putting out you getting homeless, or you on live fighting with your boyfriend, y'all outside, you gonna get 100 shares, maybe 200 shares. The live gonna go up. But let you post you starting a business and you selling cakes and some shit like that, some positive shit on your timeline. Nobody's sharing it. I don't know why. Why we not sharing the good shit? Why are we sharing all the negative shit? We not sharing the good shit. People trying to change and do better in their lives. But we constantly talking about the negative shit. But yet and still we downgrade the people and we talk low on these people, saying they degrading themselves. Y'all talk to me. Why y'all think the toxic shit getting sold more than the positive shit? Because I think the girl is doing good by transitioning her life. And I think if we, change got to start somewhere. If we start promoting this more and start giving people their flowers for the positive shit, maybe we can stop some of this negative shit, all this toxic, wretched shit that people love to talk about. Women degrading themselves, how they talk about Chyna, how people want to downgrade it, saying she degrading herself when she do some of these things she do, but yet and still y'all like the shit. So maybe we should start promoting more positive shit, and maybe we'll get a better outcome of some of these celebrities who have a big influence on our children, unfortunately, because a lot of our children look up to these people for role models, whether we like it or not. Even you trying to block it, it's on social media everywhere. And all these kids got iPhones. All these kids got access to the internet, unless you really monitoring it. And even then, these kids would sneak. We was teenagers. We know how this shit go. You gonna sneak and see and do what you want to do. So my thing is this: why don't we start giving more flowers to the positive shit so we can change the game, so people don't feel like they got to sell their soul just to win. And I promise you, the crime rate will go down, the drug rate will go down, the prostitution will go down. Let's try it, people. Remember, it can't be a concert unless y'all buy the tickets. Hello. Free game, y'all. This y'all girl G with the T. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on my channel. Until next time, y'all be safe out there.
Wait a minute, that's my mom. And I'm like, Mom. And she turned around and she was like, oh, you wasn't even supposed to see me. And then I gave her a hug and I was like, what is that plastic that's on your chest? And she's like, you wasn't supposed to see it. Now I'm like, well, let me see it. And then she just picked me up. She loves to pick me up. And yeah, I'm still her baby.
You're still her baby.
Yeah.
How has it been? I know that, you are a mother of 2 and you lead with that. And we talked a lot about everybody evolves as a parent. Mm-hmm. Here she is evolving and y'all's relationship is evolving. Where is it now in the reconciliation?
It's going good, and I must say, like, some of the stuff I have to, like, take accountability for, because, like, my actions as a mother, you don't want to see your daughter doing certain things, because it's like, it doesn't matter what my past was or what we're going through, I didn't raise you that way. So it's like, okay, maybe I was a little bit